everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the calendar. I'm Michelle Horst, and as always, here with the Herald-Mail's Lifestyle Editor Crystal Schelle. And we're coming off of the Easter holiday this week, so we're kind of going into spring. We're really getting into the depth of the spring events, so we have some fun stuff coming up, right, Crystal?
Yeah, this gets to be our busiest time of year. It's
Okay.
like as soon as Easter is over, it's like we're inundated with calendar events. And I've said it once, I've said it a million times, people, if you complain that there's nothing to do in this area, you're not reading the paper.
You absolutely, and watching our show, of
Exactly.
course. So, and we're getting ready for summer too, so a lot of, it's finally starting to feel like spring a little bit.
Yeah, I
so,
have my allergies, so.
Absolutely, but there's no excuse not to get out and do anything, because we're going to give you everything you need to know this week. So let's head right into some I was reading this and I thought, oh my gosh, it sounds like so much fun. Chocolate Fest and Book Fair.
Well, the two favorite things, chocolate and books. So they've had the book fair for several years. I want to say like since 2005.
Okay.
But they've only added the chocolate festival for the last couple years. They made it a bigger event. So it's Friday and Saturday. Friday night, they're going to have dinner and cocktails. There's a cash bar at the McFarland House. It's $25 to get in. There's also Saturday from 10 to 4 is all the book signings. So you get to meet local authors. And then for the kids, they're Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factories from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Saturday at the public library, and that's free. Then there are some fees to some of the events, and there's some chocolate tastings, and it used to be the Station Girl. I can't think of the name of it now, but one of the places has like chocolate cocktails Friday night.
Oh, yes, we kind of, when I said Chocolate Fest and Book Fair, I failed to mention Chocolate Fest, Book Fair, and cocktails. So, I mean, really, can you?
I know, but chocolate cocktails, I don't know. I'll have to try that.
Oh, it just sounds delicious to me. So if you've never been to the McFarland House, that's absolutely gorgeous in there. So we'll give you the information for that. I don't know how you couldn't be interested in going. The Chocolate Fest and Book Fair is 10 to 4, Saturday, April 26th, downtown Martinsburg. And as Crystal said, then there are, of course, events for the kids at the library there on the corner of King and Queen Street, and mainstreetmartinsburg.com for more information. So now, this next event, this guy came second to Carrie Underwood in American Idol.
Yeah,
is that right?
Bo Bice. Yeah, he came second to Carrie Underwood in American Idol. He was always known as like the Southern rocker type thing.
Okay.
So so Carrie Underwood took it, and unfortunately for Bo, like he had a lot of health problems during the show and stuff like that. So he kind of like he didn't I think get his full momentum. But he's had several albums since then. He's married with 4 kids. Him and his wife moved back to Georgia to be closer to his family.
Okay.
And so, well, he's from Alabama originally, but his parents still live in Georgia. Now, the great thing is he has a new album out called New Soul Revival. He put out last year.
New Soul Revival. Okay.
It's very gospel oriented. He just was asked this past year to be the new lead singer for Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay.
Now, when he performs at the Capitol Theater Friday night, this will definitely not be Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This will be Bo Bice.
So we're more gospel-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
And William Lee Golden from the Oak Ridge Boys, if people don't remember, he's the guy with the huge beard, the big white beard. He actually helped write, and it was inspired Bo to write the song Glory Hallelujah that we have a clip from the video.
Okay, so we'll stop trying to describe it for you, and we'll check that out right now so you can see for yourself.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory.
All right, Crystal, so why don't we give them the information for that? That is, as Crystal said, at the Capitol Theater, which of course is in Chambersburg, $30 and $20 for students, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, you can go to their website for more information. That's going to be 8 o'clock on Friday. Now we're going to skip down to something a little bit different out at Grace Academy, is Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Grace Academy is performing the Alice in Wonderland, complete with costumes. Basically, Alice falls down the rabbit hole and things ensue. I used to be freaked out about this when I was a kid. The cartoon.
Yeah, it was very, kind of vivid and everything.
But Grace Academy, of course, will not be doing that version.
Yeah,
But-
I was kind of wondering about that. I
No.
thought, you know.
Well, I don't know. The thing that's freaked me out used to be like the Queen of Hearts.
And when
like,
she drinks the potion,
yeah,
she's small
shrink.
and big
It's a
and
little
everything.
creepy. But you know, Alice in Wonderland's been around for years. I think there was actually a series. People forget that. So they sent us a photo. We probably she'll show you up on screen in a minute, and they have some great costumes. This will be a fun play. Just
For the
you
whole
know,
family, I'm
yes,
sure.
really nice time.
And that's, so we'll give you that information. Alice in Wonderland, 7 p.m. Friday and 3 o'clock on Saturday out at Tri-State Fellowship, which is, of course, right there across the field from Grace Academy. And tickets, of course, $4, $6 in advance. $4 to $6 in advance, I'm sorry, and 6 to 8 at the door, and a phone number and website for more information.
That's
So
really reasonable with price, too, for
It
a
is.
show.
It is.
Even for
Absolutely
a
is.
high school show.
very cool. I'd
Get your
be
money's
interested
worth.
to see that. So from Alice in Wonderland now to the Star-Spangled Girl.
Yeah, the Star-Spangled, the Potomac Playmakers have been without a home for a little bit.
I thought so.
So they're going back to the Women's Club,
Okay.
which they actually performed there for like 80 years.
Well, that was the original location.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
They performed there. They were another location. So they're back, and this show is a Neil Simon show. I am a Neil Simon fan, and I never heard of this play before.
Okay.
Now, basically, the Star-Spangled Girl is about this guy named Norman. It's based in the 60s.
Okay.
And this guy named Norman is a magazine writer. His best friend is a publisher for this magazine. And Norman becomes a little obsessed with Sophie, the girl next door.
Oh.
And she really...
But she's not happy about
She's
it.
not happy about it. She's like a Southern belle, and just, she's engaged to a Marine. So it's this whole, it's just a 3-member cast, so it's really small casting.
Okay.
But I got to watch it. I actually have a little video here of a scene from the show. It cracks me up. There's some one-liners in there. It's just really funny.
All right, let's check it out.
I don't want fresh air, I want plain air. Please go back to your room.
All right, Brian, don't tense up, relax. Relax.
I'd be interested to see that, Crystal.
Yeah, it was really
That's
fun.
cute.
I got to sit there and watch them as I was
You got the
doing
behind
yeah,
the scenes.
exactly.
All right, so why don't we give you that information in case you'd like to check out the new season for the Potomac Playmakers. That is, of course, they're going to present the Star-Spangled Girl Friday at 7 o'clock and 2 o'clock on Saturday. Well, we have a lot more events coming up on the calendar. Stay with us. We'll be right back.